In this video, I'm going to explain the main goals of Practical 4 as well as give you a few hints on how to get started. The main aims of Practical 4 is to practice complex Boolean expressions and practice implementing functions. Question 1 of the practical asks you to work out the current in a circuit for a given voltage and resistance. Using the equation V equals IR, you can calculate the current by dividing the voltage by the total resistance. As the resistors are in series, you need to calculate the total resistance by summing the resistor values. Your program needs to display the answer in two different ways depending on the size of the answer, and you need to expand your program that it can accept a single zero resistance. Question 2 of the practical asks you to implement the add, subtract, and add-subtract functions. The aim of the question is to familiarize you with how function calls work. I'm going to show you how to implement the add function. In your project, you need to include the given header function. From there, you need to write your function. The question specifies that you must display that the function is starting, the answer, and that the function is ending. What should happen now is your main function will run, it will call the add function, and these three lines will execute. You can now continue to implement the other two functions. The add-subtract function will call both the add and subtract functions from within itself. Question 3 of the practical asks you to implement a menu that will allow a user to do many different types of conversions. A conversion table is given to you on page 8 of the practical. You will have to tweak it slightly to match the units given in the question, but the basics are there. I'm going to show you how to get started on this as well as how to write the first function. Firstly, you need to display a menu and read in the selection from your user. As the menu options are all letters, the user's choice needs to be read in as a character. I'm only going to display the first menu option for the sake of time. Now that you have the user's choice, you can decide what to do based on it. If the user has chosen A, you must convert watt hours to joules. The first thing you need to do is read in the value they would like converted. Now that you have the value, you need to send it to the function that will do the conversion. This, of course, requires writing the function and knowing the correct conversion. We're going to get the conversion from page 8 of the practical. First thing we need to do is write the function prototype, and point 4 of the practical tells us that we must return and accept doubles if time is not involved. We can now start writing the function below our main function. Before we can start coding, we need to be sure we have the correct unit conversion. We're going to get the conversion from page 8 that says 1 joule is equal to 1 watt second. We, however, are given watt hours, so we need to convert watt seconds into watt hours. We can multiply the value by 60 to convert it to watt minutes, and by 60 again to convert it to watt hours. This will then give us a value in joules. Once we've done the calculations, we need to return our answer. Our function is then finished. We can now return to our main function and call our new function. You can now repeat this process for all of the conversions required.